Hello, my friends. My name is Sith. Welcome to the new portal for upright men and women. Stay with me as we continue on our journey to true enlightenment and bear just one thing in mind. I take no Sith. I just keep Sith real. Guys, I have a lot of good news to give you today. So good news. Be good news. Once you're a law-abiding Jamaican citizen, you're going to love what you hear today. Once you are a patriot, once you love your country, above all else, this is the most buoyant set of information you're going to get today. And I'm going to begin with the murder statistics for Jamaica. I have prepared a very simple graph just to show you guys what we are looking at so you can make sense of it. Look at this. It shows the murder statistics up till October 21st, 2025. That's what, like 2 days ago. And it compares the 2024 murder rate year to date to the 2025 murder rate year to date. So, as you can see, up until Tuesday gone, the 21st, murders in Jamaica was 5 at 549. Last year at the same time it was 916. So if you look back on the 2025, you'll see that 367 less people are dead from gunshots. Overall though, there were 833 cases of shooting in 2024, and then in 2025 shootings were down by 287 because there were only 546 cases of shooting. And the injuries that occurred from all of that shooting last year was 727 injured up to October 21st, 2024. And only 361 have been injured up to October 21st, 2025. That's 366 less. So guys, trust me, the police them at work. The police them at work. Now, let's move on to some other good news. Tuesday night, 3 gunmen were killed on the Linstead bypass. They were involved in a shootout with the police. First, I wanted to take a look at this small news clip, then I'll fill in the details for you.
3 men are dead and 2 police officers injured. This following an alleged shootout between police and gunmen along the Linstead bypass about 10:30 Monday night. According to reports, a white motor car with 5 men was intercepted by the police. This is when the men opened fire, which resulted in a shootout. 3 of the men were shot and later pronounced dead at hospital. 2 others escaped. 2 police officers were injured, 1 treated and released. The other remains hospitalized in stable condition. 2 firearms were recovered from the scene. A major manhunt is underway for the fugitives. The incident follows ongoing operations targeting armed gangs in St. Catherine. Indicom has been notified and is investigating.
Yes, man, 3 more tuggy dead. And it is said that 2 more who were in that same car had escaped. Well, since then, one of them was found alive, but the police couldn't fix him business for him because what happened is that he jumped over a section of the roadway, which you know that highway, some of it is very high in the air, and him jump and drop down about maybe 20 feet down and roll. But when him drop, him broke him foot, and because him broke him foot, him couldn't escape any further. So he was eventually found by citizens, and him couldn't give account for himself, so them turned him over to the lawmen. But them couldn't fix him business again, unfortunately. 4 out of 5 down, well, 3 fully down, 1, well, forget some gramoxone now or some rat poison, and 1 who them still need to go hunt for. So So let me tell you how it unfolded. The police had been hunting a group of men who were going around in a white Toyota Axio and robbing places. Not only robbing places, but killing people. The last two people that they shot were Felicia Nicole Turner, them call her Nikki, Davian Brooks. Two decent, law-abiding citizens, according to what I'm hearing. They were shot in Yuatan during an attempted robbery at a bar and lounge establishment that also has a cashpot store attached. And that happened round about the 20th of September. And police were on their tail ever since. When they're not going around in the Axio, they're going around in a Toyota Fielder. The police have been really tracking them. Now, Tuesday night, they make after a businessman in the Bagwalk area. It was said that this was supposed to be a contract killing. But believe me, the police knew about the plot. Some say it was the police who actually set up the hit, unknown to them that they were being set up. But that is left to be seen. That was something that I hear by way of. But anyway, they didn't get to do the hit. So they were making their way back now along the bypass when the police pulled down on them. When the shooting started, they sped off, but the police, the Panem, this was hours of night, around 10:30 in the night. As it is said that they were waiting at a certain spot from about 8:30, waiting on the person who they were sent to take out. But when they realized that the hit wasn't going to happen, they moved, but the police moved with them because they did not know that they were under surveillance. So when the police draw down upon them now, turn on flashing lights, and these were plainclothes officers, it was uniformed officers who went after them. Well, they started shooting. I hear that the men in the car bend down, only the driver have his head up, and he got shot in the neck. So he get his afraid now, or whatever. He panicked and just rubbed the car against the edge of the railing. Because, on the both sides are there, at a certain section there, it's railing. So they jump out the car now, and the police and them engage in the shootout, and two actually jump over the railing and drop about 20 feet down. One apparently looked like him never drop and roll good, and him broke him foot. That's why they catch him the following morning when daylight out. And the other one looked like he didn't get any injured. And he escaped. Well, this is a decent piece of work by the police. So I'm telling you guys, these days when you see police kill man, so and I just buck up. Police know what they are doing. Police is not working smarter. They're not working harder. And that's what I've been telling the police to do all this time. No, let's look at the statistics. Because guys, when I'm dealing with a matter, I go in it deeply. Don't just scratch the surface, because we have got lessons to learn from this. This is a teaching channel. Just like on The Advisor. Teach will come to teach. Let's look at the ages of the three who died. Our 24-year-old Rowan Barrett of Cedar Grove, that's in Portmore. 25-year-old footbender Davian Francis of Riversdale District in St. Catherine, and 23-year-old Tyrese Wright, also of Riversdale. You see the ages? 23, 24, 25. And add to that one more thing. Some sections of the media is saying that one gun was found. Some section of the media is saying that there were 2 guns found. So what? If a one gun find in the car, kill all 5 of them. First of all, the first thing is this. And here why I say what I say. What 5 young men are do in a car together? Unless they can tell me or show that they were on their way to a prayer meeting or coming from one. 5 Linstead man no fair walk together. It should be illegal. If one gun find monks, who allow no a gunman. Because let me tell you something. People need to choose their friends carefully. If you weren't one of them, you would be in a them company at 10:30 in the night. That is the first thing. If you feel comfortable to leave your house and go drive around in a car and rub up against other Linstead man at 11 o'clock at night, something is wrong with that picture. So even if the car did stop and them come up and line up with them hand on them head and you find one gun in the car, brush all five of them. Because it's either you are all gunmen and those among you who are not gunmen are gunmen wannabes. So if you're a gunman wannabe, nip it in the bud from now. Now wait till you kill 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people and snap the murder rate. Just take you out from now. Because as they say, show me your company, I tell you who you are. You lie with dogs, you rise with flea. That is why me fully support brushing all of them, and me would never apologize for saying that. He hears say one of the mother and one of the sister come on the crime scene and I talk about if only one gun them find, why them kill all three of them when a one gun them. Hold on, ladies, if me can call you no ladies, and I use that term loosely. What the police was supposed to do when gunshots are coming from the car and 2 policemen were injured. They're supposed to take aim and pick out which one was the one whose hand is on the trigger from the others. Because one of the lady, I go say, she just give him dinner in at the 8 o'clock bells and then him friend them come pick him up. Call him out of him house and tell him say, them just a go hang out. Man, Linstead man call you as a young youth, call you out of your house to go hang out and you go hang out with Linstead man. You are either a gunman or a batty man. There is no third option in that. If you are gay, we'll always let you live. I wasn't the one who made you who you are. It was the imaginary man in the sky. So you are no problem to me. I've been sent these 3 photographs said to be the 3 dead scums of the earth. But I wasn't given names as to which is which, so I don't know which is which. But having said that, does it really matter? No. Nobody here on earth even need to know who is who, apart from them family. If them family don't know who is who, it still does not matter. What matters is that they are no longer in the land of the living. God know who they are, so send them up to God, He will sort them out. Bottom line, end of story. But let's see how it rolls. As time goes by, I'm going to gather more information and fill you in. And as usual, I stand with Jamaica Young Police. Preemptive strike saves lives. So I am a proud supporter of extrajudicial killing. And I'm just keeping it real.